Yeah, I'm playing this game again. I know. It's a fucking possibility, right? Long walk back to Wada, and it's beast of devil back with Akatsuki no Goei. I need some drink real quick. My fucking throat has been hurting all day. So yeah. Anyways. Lego.
なんで貴様がいる?
They don't call me the Bug King for no reason. Back in the day, I used to enjoy playing with bugs.
本当か?
Why do you doubt me, son?
あやお嬢様と一緒にいたいだけじゃないだろうな。
If that were the case, why would I have told you that I didn't want to come earlier?
それは確かに。
Plus, you want to be trusted to protect Aya properly out there. You can't be trusted to protect Aya properly out there.
虫が得意だからって威張るな。
Son and I both trail a step behind Aya as we walk. This little formation has kind of become the norm when it's the three of us. You all want to shout some weird shit?
あげるなら貴様一人であげろ。本当に規制を上げるな。しかもなんかリズムいいぞ。
Man, first they give me the green light and then they just take it away.
常識で考えればわかることだ。
Do your vocal cords ever get tired from all the shouting you do, son?
誰が怒鳴らせてるんだ、誰が。
Anyway, where's all the sudden fuss about bugs coming from? Plot twist, the entire fuss is because Aya wants to sneak into the forest and lose Takanori so she can fucking have a go at Kaito since the fucking finger licking didn't work out.
特別これというわけではないのですが、ちょっとテントウムシが見たいです。
You're fitting the girly girl stereotype to T, Aya?
調整だろ。
Good thing, and I'll refer to you as a mantis man.
あの気持ち悪いやつか。
Cricket man?
あの気持ち悪いやつか。
I don't think we're gonna find one you like, son. Rocket me. I'd say I told her so, but it looks like Aya's already out of gas.
少し休まれてはいかがですか?
Sure, I know this place where we can rest that's super cool and try to point out a nearby love hotel, but sun's glare deters me.
いえ、平気です。
しかし、
森に着けばゆっくり落ち着けますので。
Let's keep up this pace then.
僕や貴様ならいざ知らず、あやお嬢様をこれ以上疲労させる気か。
ですから平気です。
いけません。だいぶお疲れなのは明白なんですから。
She's not an old lady, son.
何？お嬢様の心配をしちゃいけないというのか。
私休みますから、お二人が喧嘩するようなことはやめてください。
We exchange a glare and a clicking of tongues, but we do cool off. Make our way out of the commercial district and into the forest. We're still in the heart of the city, so it's rather small. There is a mountain around here, though. Eventually, we arrive at the place.
着きました。
ここからは道が荒れてますので、お気をつけください。
わかっています。
We head deeper into the forest and decide where we're going to do our book collecting. Let's split up.
自由行動などない。
Sun's sticking to Aya like bark on a tree. Fine, I'll just go on a solo research mission. It's been a while since I've done this kind of thing, looking around for bugs and shit. None of us brought anything to do any actual bug collecting, might I add. what we're actually doing. It's more like bug watching. I'm not too interested in coddling Aya. I'm searching in the grass a good distance away from those two. It is the first time I've ever been able to go bug searching in the woods. Some of there should be rhinoceros and stag beetles around. Oh, and cicadas too. Summer really is the best season for bug collecting. Must be all sorts of bugs hidden all around me. Oh, a spider sighted. He's currently having himself a nice meal. He's just completed a hunt. You're a lynx spider, aren't you? It climbs on my hand and I consider tearing its legs off. But wait, what will the reader think of me if I do that? Never mind. You notice a butterfly land on a tree trunk nearby. I must have sighted it too. I hear rustling grass as she rushes over. I ignore Sun, who appears to be frozen in place out of disgust. Try picking it up. It's easy. I grab the butterfly without much thought. Just cup both of your hands together, like a rice bowl or something. I believe it's called a painted lady.
こいつは雑学的な文献ばかり読んでますから。
You can find these little guys all over the place. You're round too.
超一匹で褒められて満足か。
I hear a murmur. You know, a group of butterflies is called a kaleidoscope. Sure is.
嘘をつけ。牛や馬のように数えるのか。
It's true though. Well, a big group of butterflies in flight would look like a bunch of constantly changing shapes and colors, just like a kaleidoscope.
生活の上では役に立たんさ。
What a kid, he's throwing a tantrum, but also making sure I can't hear anything he says. Yeah, their natural habitats are disappearing, but they've become pretty good at surviving in urban areas. This type can survive just about anywhere, though. Her eyes gleam like she's gazing at a diamond. See a rather unexpected sight of her as she becomes enraptured by the pillowy beating of the butterfly's wings. We're gonna head a little further in. I want to see what kind of bugs I can find.
好きにしろ。その代わり、遅くなったら置いて帰るぞ。
Laters.
それはいけません。ここから先はもっと道がひどくなります。
So yeah. Head a bit further in and poke around. Seems as good a place as any. A rather masculine scream echoes throughout the sun-baked woods. The fuck was that? Sounded like Sun. I tossed the bugs I was examining aside and doubled back to where we left the two of them. What's up? Aya's freaking out and lying at her feet to Sun's collapsed body. What happened? He's out cold. He was so worked up before. What happened here? Cast my eyes around looking for a possible assailant, but I can't find any sign of one. Tell me what happened. That? There's something slowly creeping up Sun's arm. Isn't that just a grass lizard? Yeah, they're part of the skink family. But hey, what happened? Wait, it didn't faint because of the lizard, did he? Now wait just a minute. I can understand the screaming, but fainting? Man, how bad with bugs do you have to be to faint because of a lizard? Dude, I got a great prank. Let's stick it in his mouth. Worried about Sun? Oh. I do agree that the priority here is the lizard and then Sun. God, killed by a skink. It's probably for the best if we all just forgot this ever happened. That's just stringing him up to a tree and ditch him. Fair enough. Let's bury him to his neck. We can leave a bunch of bugs all over his face for when he wakes up too. I know, right? It'd be hilarious. She won't let me do anything else, so I just set him down normally. I'm sure he'll wake up soon anyway. I'm sure he will wake up soon. Anyways, I might Good to continue the bug observing.
でも宮川様が
She glances up at me. What? Can't just do it by yourself? But don't worry, I'll come with you. Aya practically bounces down the path as we head further in. Getting soft. And just let her do what she wants. The fuck is this background? Hold on. Ah, that. Over the next few hours, Aya seems to lose track of time. Meanwhile, I'm starving. Can't think of anything but my next meal. I'd eat some mushrooms if I could track a few down. We head back to Sun's body.
まだ気絶されてますね。
Been out longer than he should be. Lazy fucker. Wakey, wakey. Yo, wake up! Shake him.
ダメです、お嬢様。僕たちは。
Huh? Sun grabs you by the scruff of my neck with both of his hands. Whoa, what the fuck, dude?
霊か、お嬢様。
Sun's face draws closer to mine. I try to break away, but his grip is unexpectedly strong. I will never forget this day. His warm yet coarse lips. Aya is staring at us through her fingers. Sun realizes what he has done and proceeds to lose his mind.
なんじゃこりゃ僕のファーストキスが
Sun's so pale I can see right through him.
僕の
I know you were half asleep and all, but there's limits to it, bud. I wipe my mouth with my sleeve.
冷静なんですね、カイトさん。
Well, yeah, it's not something to freak out over. Not to say it wasn't awful.
貴様が僕を起こそうとするからだ
You should be grateful, man. Imagine if Aya was the one who tried to wake you up instead. Even Sun can't come back from that one.
だが貴様はいいさ別に初めてでも何でもないだろ
Does it even matter that much?
返せ僕のファーストキス返せ
He's not so much commanding as he is asking at this point. Be right back at the mansion around dinner time.
僕は寝る
Not gonna eat.
こんな日に貴様と肩を並べて飯は無理だ
He drags himself back to his room.
では、私も部屋に戻ります。
Roger that.
それで、その、
What?
今日も一緒にゲームしてくれませんか
Another one. Thought you'd be done playing around for the day. I think I'll pass today.
お願いします。
She sounds desperate. Fine, but only for an hour or so, okay?
それくらいあれば。
It's just over like, okay, we need to overwrite what just happened. I don't know why fucking hair is just... Feels kind of odd now. I don't know why my hair is being such a pain in the arse today. Leave I behind and go eat dinner. It's pretty late now. Tomorrow's a school day, but we're still up. We're still up. Pardon me. I appear to have misread. Still up playing games. Staring at the flashing lights on the LED screen like a zombie. I sit stiffly, controller in hand. Something's different tonight. I've watched her play for a while now, and she's definitely off her game tonight. Her character keeps taking damage in situations that she would normally get through without a scratch. Something up? Oh, you scared me there. Something's off about you.
そんなことはありません。
Right, good to know. You're not tired from our adventure earlier?
いえ、全然問題なくって。ただ、
I knew it. Something's up. What?
その、
She's suddenly very fidgety. She smacks away at the controller. Okay, player character gets trounced.
キスってどんな味なんでしょうと。
You've never fished before or something? You know, Going with a rod to sea, hooking the bait, that stuff.
わざとですね。
Got him. You're not curious because of what happened with Sun and I, are you?
はい。
Well, you're a girl, so... Look, I'll just say that there's nothing pleasant about kissing a dude. There's no taste. It's just bad. Plain bad.
じゃあ、女の人なら。
What? Am I gonna have to give you the talk?
カイトさんのが気になります。
I think depends on who you're kissing, naturally.
きっと、その通りではないかと。
Hey now, did you just take a shot at me? Joke or not, that's not the eye I know at all. Look away from her. There's a pile of empty cans at her feet. Wait, is she off her game because she's drunk?
私は、その、いろいろダメなお嬢様です。
She's louder suddenly. This poor girl's liver. What's all this now, girl? Didn't know you were a drinker.
勉強でも、運動でも、お姉様に勝てません。だから、一つくらい、何か。
She leans towards me. Dude, you stink. The smell, it's
キス
different.
してもらえませんか？
Serious?
本気も本気。
Hold up! Her lips meet mine and we tumble backwards onto the bed.
してください。
That's not what it sounded like. The way it sounded was that she came onto him and he was knocked onto the bed. Not that she kissed him and suddenly he knocked her on the bed on accident. That's fucking weird. You're drunk. Pick up one of the empty cans. 0.5% ABV.
あの、
So your plan was to fuck yourself up, then throw yourself at me, huh?
好きだからですよ。だってこうでもしないとカイトさんと絶対こういうことできないです。
I lean and notice that there are tears in her eyes. Never kissed anyone before, have you? She nods slightly. Tears continue to stream from the corners of her eyes. Come on, Aya.
ごめんなさい。やっぱりバカですか？
Yep. I cup her chin. I kissed her roughly. I savored the taste of her small lips. Aya's breathing roughened, and I opened my mouth a little. You're so naive. But, who cares? And he's fucking going for it. He's also restraining her. He's fucking restraining her. Okay. Let's just, jeez. He reaches for the ample breast. That puts up a little resistance, but that's only natural.
その
Let me say one thing. Never plan for anything like this to happen between us.
私じゃ好きになってもらえませんか？
Nah, it's not that. Always been beautiful to me ever since I met you. Not just physically either. That too, though. It's true. I thought my heart might burst the first time I saw her at school. To think that beautiful existence from my childhood had grown so much more gorgeous. You wouldn't know, but I saw you once back when I was a kid.
そうなんですか？
Mm-hmm. She is understandably shocked. It was before I escaped from that hell. It was the first time I had ever seen that world. It was so different. Everything was so vivid and bright. Nothing like the world I was used to. Small family caught my eye. Girl my age. She was beautiful. Yeah, that's the CG that one opening tried to show me, and I was immediately okay. Fucking panic button. A kindly man, who I presumed was her father, held her hand as they walked. The girl never stopped smiling. She was beautiful. She wore a stunning dress, and her smile was so bright it was dazzling. clean and pressed clothes fascinated me. Perhaps noticing my gaze, she turned and looked in my direction. I will never forget that moment. It was the first time someone ever regarded me with something other than hatred. It flustered me, and so I hid. Couldn't bring myself to go to her. Didn't feel like I could live in that dazzling world. My body and soul had already been dyed blacker than pitch by that point in my life.
カイトさん
I was just wondering if it's alright that I touch you. That day from my past is probably the reason why I've been catering to Aya so much. But I'm hesitating. I'm glad she thinks highly of me. I really am, but I, put this. But you aware that you're a woman? So if you want to stop, you have to tell me now. We stare into each other's eyes for a moment. Then takes my hand and leads it to her chest. Okay.
嬉しい。私なんか意識してくださって。
Come on, you're way out of my
お
league.
願いします。してもらえませんか。
There's not a straight man on earth that could refuse that.
恥ずかしい。
I regard this as the start of the H scene. See you afterwards. They appear to have moved on to pillow talk.
カイトさんの腕ってすごく大きくて、は
Think so?
い、とても温かくて安心してしまいます。
Yeah, I don't know about that. I do know that they used to be like little twigs though.
そうなんですか？
Yeah. All skin and bones back then.
やっぱり訓練してこうなったんですか？
Yep. It's mostly because I started eating more. Anyhow, speaking of big, my eyes ripped out of Aya's chest. She notices and her face quickly turns red.
なんでしょう？
I think you've stolen enough nutrients from your sister by now, Aya. You should probably start giving a little back one of these days.
そんなこと言われても困ります。もう先に寝ますよ。
Sure thing. Night night.
おやすみなさい、カイトさん。
Not long after the lights go off, I hear the even breathing of a sleeping girl. Absentmindedly stare at the ceiling. Not happening, huh? Try to relax and drift off over and over, but it's just not working. Even with Aya right here next to me, I can't put myself at ease. I don't think I'll be able to do this. Sleep well, Aya. Spend a few minutes caressing Aya's hair, then quickly leave the room. Is she dreaming about me? Will I ever dream about her? As I consider these things, Okay, what will go wrong?
カイト、少し構わないか？
That probably. It's break time and I've just received an unexpected visit. What's up?
廊下に来てくれ。
Okay. Just as abruptly as he came, he
行
goes.
ってきたら？
Guess so. She gave me permission I didn't ask for, so I go out. So out I go. Where are we headed?
ここでは人が多すぎる。
We walk until we find a corner of the school relatively devoid of people. I don't know what he's got in store for me today. Maybe he's gonna chump me, or ask me out. These are scenarios running through my mind as he comes to a halt. Cat's got his tongue.
貴様はアヤお嬢様が好きなのか？
Man,
どうなんだ？
wow, this was unexpected. What's your deal here, son?
理解できないはずないだろう。僕は真意が知りたい。
Why does that have anything to do with you?
ある。遠投遺憾では人生を左右しかねない。
Understood. Son is Aya's bodyguard. Wouldn't be a surprise if he caught on to Aya and I. Well, if you asked me with a gun to my head, I'd probably say I like her, sure.
そうか。それは僕が麗華お嬢様に抱く憧れのような感覚と受け取っていいのか？
What? You long for Reika?
今大切なのは感情だけでとどめられるのかってことだ。僕たちはボディーガードだ。絶対にプリンシパルと関係を持つようになってはいけない。
Right, you are.
しかもアヤお嬢様は僕のプリンシパルだ。貴様がもしも間違った行為に走った時、 その責任のほとんどが僕にあると言っても過言じゃない。
So basically, you just want to tell me to back off?
その考えからして間違っている。諦めるも何も、最初から可能性はない。
But
だが、遺憾なことに、綾お嬢様は貴様を気に入っている。異性としてか、ボディーガードとしてか、あるいはその両方の面で。
then what is it you want from me?
僕と立ち会え。
What?
どちらが綾お嬢様のボディーガードにふさわしいか、それで決めようと言ってるんだ。
You kidding me here? How am I, the joke of the grades list, supposed to have any chance against you?
関係ないな。前例がないし、周囲が受け入れるとも限らないが、貴様が僕に勝てば、僕は綾お嬢様のプリンシパルをやめよう。
I see, that's Wrangler. Notice that I'm smiling. We didn't expect him to say all that shit. He knows deep inside that he's gonna emerge victorious, so there's some concrete reason that he felt the need to call me out like this. And say I beat you. You'd take Reika, right? Talk about hedging your bets.
ない。
え？
僕が負けたら、僕は学園を去ろう。
You serious?
もちろんだ。ただし、貴様にも同等の条件を飲んでもらう。
Making you leave school, huh?
受けるか受けないかは貴様の自由だが、受けないのであれば、今後綾お嬢様には指一本触れさせない。
Putting my back against the wall, eh?
貴様が勝ったなら、同意の上で互いがどうしようと、ボディーガードでも学園生でもない僕には関係がないからな。
So how do you want to do this?
総合格闘以外、貴様に可能性はない。勉強では絶対僕には勝てないからな。それに、勉学より、
Oops.
選択権はカイトにやろう。受けるもよし、受けないもよし。
Bad choice, son.
それはそれで、してみたいものだが。
Oh yeah, I'm interested.
そうか。なら、できる限り早い方がいいな。場所は僕の知っている道場を一つ貸し切ってもらおう。
I see you're sparing no expense for the title fight.
本格戦闘用に、コンクリの上でもいいんだが。最悪死なせてしまうこともある。3日後の日曜日だ。
Roger. My mouth feels dry. I hate to break to your son, but you better start looking for someone interested in buying that uniform off you. Figures. Wake up an hour early. Am I really getting all excited about it? Nobody knows about the fight. Reika and even I, the focal point of our conflict, are probably still sound asleep. How did all this even happen? Step outside. The sun is just peeking over the horizon. Brisk air forces my hands into my pocket. The sun already told me exactly where the dojo is, so I'm not going to have a problem finding it. Still, I find that I'm hurrying a little bit. Just enough to work up a sweat. Looking at the situation, Son really is an idiot. There's no way I can just go back to school if he beats me. I'm sure he'd be very happy to see me gone too. Still, there's no way he intends to just throw everything away should he lose. Stakes are too high for that to be reasonable. And if you look at me, I have nothing to lose. I'd planned to quit being a bodyguard anyway. It hasn't been too long since that was the plan. Wouldn't be hard to go back. No, it's not the same anymore. I can't lose here. Can't let this chance go. One's happiness means another's misfortune. Just making use of that immutable rule of existence. You're going down, son. I slide open the dojo door and find Son sitting seiza in the center of the room. He has his back to me. Sorry I'm late. Speak to the man who will soon be my mortal opponent.
遅い！貴様。約束の時間から1時間も遅れてるじゃないか。
Sorry. I was just planning to do some light jogging, and somewhere along the way I noticed I had crested an entire mountain. I thought you wouldn't notice if I just played it cool.
気づくに決まってるだろ。
He stands up in anger.
あったったった。待ちすぎて足がしびれた。
I see he's already taken some damage prior to the battle.
まさか古典的な作戦を取ってくるとはな。
What?
巌流島での決闘、宮本武蔵の作戦だ。
Ah, intentionally being late, you mean?
残念だが僕には通用しない。怒りに任せ、 投げ捨てる鞘など持っていないからな。
So I want to get this over with. I'd like to get back for breakfast.
軽っ。もっと緊張感を持て。
I am. Stand limp. Don't worry, this won't take long.
底辺がよく言う。
You both assume a fighting stance. The match has begun. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to end this quickly. Starting with a full-on rush would be a little too unfair even for me. So I drive a punch into Sun's chest. The surprise is clear on his face. Naturally. This is his first time seeing what I can really do. I wouldn't say he has underestimated me, really. He just only knows me as the failure of the class that I appear to be. I drop his head with a punch to the abdomen and prepare to let another punch fly towards it. This is over, but... Sun absorbs the blow with his arms and transitions into a shoulder throw. The match dispersed some damage from the fall, but that still hurt like hell.
すごい踏み込みだな。
A voice from above, followed by a kick from the same direction. Roll to avoid the blow and find my way back to my feet. Fuck, tried to get my head with an axe kick. It would have crushed my skull if it landed. I don't know why that was so funny to be just... Wipe my mouth. Some blood on my lips. Something inside my mouth got cut. Just been careless.
なぜといったような顔だな。3日前のあの約束の後、僕は佐竹校長と話した。どちらかが負けた後の処理を任せるために。
And?
カイトはまだ実力を隠していると、そう教えてくれたのさ。半信半疑ではあったが、最初に踏み込んでくるようなら気をつけろと、そう言ってくれていたからな。
Let's see. Force my way in, bring my opponent down before they have a chance to respond. I remembered using the same tactic on Satake once. I was expecting it, huh?
自信満々に振る舞うことには、大抵の人間は裏に断りを兼ね備えている。貴様の態度がでかいことには、虚勢ではなく理にかなったものだったんだな。
Maybe it's just me, but I think you're reading a little too far into a bit of maneuvering, son.
僕の知る底辺の貴様では、僕の一本背負いを防げなかった。それが全てだ。
I was naive to think I could end this so cleanly. Duh! Sun goes for the vitals ruthlessly as our fight continues. But for every blow he unleashes, I return two more in kind. Fucking honest dude, piece of shit! I land a clean punch on his cheek. He gives me one right back. Spit out a glob of blood and one of my maulers falls along with it. Never aimed for clean hits to the face back in training. That punch was like a wake-up call for my brain. I really thought I'm impressed, Brainiac. I think you'd make it this far.
それは僕も同じだ。訓練で多少手を抜いていたなんてレベルじゃないようだ。まるっきり本気を出していなかったわけか。
In an all-out death match, I know I'd crush anyone. Wouldn't hesitate to smash their eyes, bite their ears off, break their nose, and tear their hearts out with my bare hands. But in a fight like this, conduct like that is strictly off limits.
それに、貴様が神崎流の使い手だったことにも驚いている。
What?
不良の得意げな不良喧嘩だと思ったらどうだ？
Is he talking about my stance? He fights like a completely different person compared to the training bouts. Try and catch your breath for even a second and only work in a few shots that are liable to bring it down for the count.
態度は悪い。言動も悪い。職務に誇りがない。そんな貴様が嫌いだ。
I block his flurry of blows, but the force sends me tumbling backwards. Someone buffed the shit out of this floor. Fuck. Really putting my arms through the ringer. Anyone ever tell you that you're hard to please, son?
当たり前だ。貴様が負けてやめてくれれば、それだけで僕は人生をかける価値がある。
Wow.
ということで、さっさと寝ろ。
Not happening.
お嬢様と関係を持つなど、愚の骨頂だ。
I don't really abide by regular standards if you hadn't noticed.
囚われていないにも程がある。
As long as she's happy, who really cares?
全然違う。二階堂の発展やメンツを考えれば、貴様のような男の選択肢は絶対に皆無。
Making her happy is all that matters to me.
続きだと。
She's under my protection. She always will be.
抜かせ。そんな甘い考えで、ボディーガードも一人の男としても成り立つわけがない。
My knee almost snaps during the exchange.
終わりだ。
Like hell you are. I try to stand, but my knee yields.
そこだ。
You first! I dodge his kick by leaning back so far I almost have my back to the floor. Then send a kick of my own upwards. Doesn't quite reach the level of an air combo in Aya's game, but I managed to land some kicks and punches from my off-kilter position. Sun collapses to the ground. Looks like it's my win. Sun heaves a sigh and his head falls back.
くそ、体が言うことを聞かない。
I think we can call the match here, son.
僕は本来アウトボクサータイプなんだ。
Excuses? We're laid out on the ground. Jesus.
いけ、僕の負けだ。
Let's just call it a draw, man.
なんだと。
Can't keep fighting how I am now either.
そんな余計な同情はいらない。僕は負けた。そこまでの男だったということさ。
I get what he's saying. I'm hurt pretty bad, but I'm not down for the count just yet. It's kind of cruel to say, but I was holding back a bit. I wanted to go all out today. Not just for myself, but out of respect for Sun too, but I failed to do so. You're really alright with this. Thought you had to become a bodyguard. I wanted to keep working with him. As bodyguards. Together, talking shit to each other the entire
ど
time.
こか別の場所でだって目指せる。それがここでなくなっただけだ。ほら、早く行け。僕も貴様もいないんじゃ。彼女が心配するだろ。
She didn't even call her by her name. Bye then.
くどい。
Bye, son. You don't exchange a proper farewell. It's not like we were friends anyway. We were something far below, not friends, honestly. But who knows? Something might have changed. Might have been able to laugh together one day. But it's too late for that now. I arrived back at the mansion in a daze. I spied Aya dangling her feet off the edge of a bench as I entered. Hey, what are you up to?
カイトさん、何してるかなってずっとここから部屋を見ました。そんなことよりその怪我。
Some dog fucked me up real good.
猛獣？
Hell of an animal. Hell of a fight. Every time I think of Sun, my bruises ache even more. Hurting in other ways even worse too. It's feeling the same right now, I know it.
急いでお医者様を。
Nah, not right now. Plop down next to Aya. Let me rest on your lap. That'll fix me right up.
それは喜んでお貸ししますが。
She looks all around us. No one will notice.
すごい数に見られているんですが。カイトさん？
Drift off to sleep on Aya's lap as the warm sun's warm rays beat down on the garden. Telling her how I feel. Or even just taking her into my arms. It's not really been my style. Lady and her bodyguard. That's the relationship we'll go with. We'll indulge in a quiet yet deep and fiery romance when we have the chance. Wow. Wow. I feel like I wasted time On that 1 hour part I did. Fancy. Gotta love it. Oh lord. Option A. Blowjob. Blowjob. Oh no, someone's coming into the room. We exchange a worried glance when a knock on the door is heard. Ah, shit, it's Sun. I kicked the crap out of Sun earlier, but it's not like he was kicked out of the mansion right then and there. We asked Genzo if he would permit Sun to act as Reika's bodyguard, then got approval from Reika herself. Sun made a big fuss about how he would resign, but I didn't think Reika would actually take him on. But he did say he still wanted to quit. Of course, me being the tolerant and forgiving individual that I am, I managed to convince him to continue being a bodyguard. Still, even if he is her bodyguard, it's not like she has to take him anywhere. So it makes sense that he would come to check on Aya. We've been through a lot, but I wouldn't say Sun and I get along any better than we did before. Still, I think we'll come to respect one another in time. A day that I have to put my complete faith and trust in may yet come after all. Beginning evasive maneuvers. We'll take the window. Put your clothes on. I hurriedly slip on a coat and approach the window. You better be careful too. We ain't taking the stairs, woman. This is just one of our many fun-filled crazy days together. Memories I want to recreate and memories I'll treasure forever. I won't forget these days. I don't want her to forget them either. Happiness is fleeting. Don't forget to hug those you love. Do my best to hide the stirrings in my heart. Won't hurt my side forever. Down we go! Okay, we're safe. I was kind of scared since they said, yes, quickly throw on clothes. But it was unwarranted. Either way, I suppose the other option is literally just gonna be the same thing. Just different CGs. Yep. Boob job this time, hold on. Oh. Oh no. She pulled a bit of an Ayaka. She pulled a bit of an Ayaka there. Could have gone without that. Anyways, next time we'll be starting with the final route, Reika's route. I have no idea what to play after this. My fucking hair is standing up again. Piece of shit. I don't need an antenna. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Just want to see you next time. Bye-bye.